keloid is the dysfunction of a healing wound. When the body sends more protection to an area it thinks is more vulnerable. Creates a memorial so the brain never forgets what happened here. Here is where my body keeps count of all the memories my mind avoids. So my back, shoulders, and chest are all riddled with keloids. These raised scars that raise so many questions, often products of the bullying, the fights, the scars, the stab wounds, moments where I have been a victor or a victim. But if I'm being completely transparent, most of the keloids I have are self-inflicted. A killmonger chest full of death, a tally of all the times I wanted to die. When my self-esteem was a reaper with a scythe digging to my shoulder blades, carved into arms, my mother's cigarettes stolen to burn craters just below my collarbone. Self-harm is a dysfunction of healing, a cry for help when I needed more protection. This is when I was the most vulnerable. I mean, as a youth, picked on at school and then at home, getting picked apart. Poverty got us picking at scraps. Anxiety got me picking at scabs. I wanted to bleed out the depression. So depression didn't just make me sad, it made me a surgeon or a casualty. So the war in my mind and my skin tried to be a shield, but now my body looks like a battlefield of shallow graves. Brought me more shame than anything because black boys don't do this. Black men don't do this. But here I am with all my emotional scars available for the world to see. My mirror still sees the boy praying for better, but baptized himself in burns and blades. And they say that healing be a spiritual journey. But I wish my family believed in mental health the same way they believed in heaven and hell. They said, seek Jesus for repair. And I look over at the cross, and Jesus got keloids from the stones thrown at his chest. Nails in his palm, and if they won't patch up a savior, they damn sure won't patch up a sinner. I needed a therapist and a doctor. Way more than I needed a pastor. A keloid, it grows bigger than the original wound, the wall of a healed scar. All ugly and unsightly, I have grown bigger than my original trauma. But it was an ugly process that my brain tries to bury in a mass grave of things I want to forget just to be reminded in my reflection, engraved in the gravestones across my flesh.